How you guys doing? It's Q, it's RQD. That's right. It's good old RQD. That's right. I wanna tell you guys something real quick. And every word of me mean of it. So I kind of see a lot of videos on cops getting filmed just to be held accountable, and you got these First Amendment audits and shit. Well, there are rules for both sides. Auditors, there's auditors that do not instigate anything. They don't. Their job is to hold cops accountable. No bullshit. And cops are supposed to follow the Constitution. No bullshit. There are a few auditors that do instigate a lot of shit. Okay, they do. They'll what they do is they'll walk into a police station, start filming. Something I wouldn't do if I was an auditor. Okay, something I would not ever do. Now, if I was a cop watcher, then I would be more outside because you're filming officers. But you, your best thing to do is say about 30 feet away. You know, if you want to get close, now you got a little thing on your device where you could screw it in, you know, kind of, and you stay close. Now, the one thing that cops don't frown that they frown on is that they don't like being filmed. Okay. Now there was a footage on YouTube about what was it last year where a driver that's a part-time Uber driver and also a law student. Now he was filming, which is a First Amendment thing. The officer said that he couldn't film because a new law has passed, which we all know it never did. It would have been in the paper. It would have been on the news, on the internet, and everything else. The cop was fucking lying because he knew that if the lawyer guy knew he was lying. Okay, cops lie all the fucking time, even when they testify, they always lie. They call it test a lie. Test a lie. They do it. They test a lie a lot. And cops do tend to lie on their report, saying, "Well, the reason we shot this guy because he tried to grab my gun or tried to kick me in the balls or whatever." Which, if you look at somebody that's filming the altercation, would say, "Well, it never happened because look, here's a footage. Here's a footage. Okay, here's footage." It would contradict of what was in the cop's report, but still, it's justified. Really, it's fucking justified because you lie on a report saying the reason you shot the guy because he tried to knee me in the nuts, tried to punch me in the face, tried to no, quit fucking lying, dude. Quit fucking lying because cops do lie quite a bit, you know. But they do stupid shit because they got this blue wall of silence bullshit. They got this it's us against them mentality because it's embedded in their heads that the people are against them. Well, we're now waging war on the people because they don't like us. They don't trust us. Well, okay, okay, the officers, explain why people don't trust you. Think about why they don't trust you. Think about it. Why people don't trust you? Hmm? cops don't trust you because you don't stand for the Constitution. You don't stand for the rule of law that you're supposed to enforce. Right? Well, the thing is, you motherfuckers don't care about the law. Okay? You work for the city you work for, right? It's for example, I live in Fresno, California. I live in Fresno. Okay? We have the most dangerous department here in California. The Fresno Police Department. Police chief is very corrupted and shit on all levels. The motherfucker raped a 16-year-old girl. Yeah, he did. That's fact. Look it up. Now, a lot of officers don't like being filmed. If they fuck up, okay, this is why they try to destroy your phone or your camera or whatever you're using, because they know that if they fuck up and recorded, they know what we do. If they fuck up and we film it, it's going to YouTube, it's going to Facebook, it's going to Twitter, it's going to whatever. And they know that. Oh yeah, they know it. They know it for a fact. They know it big time. No bullshit. Okay, no bullshit. So you start seeing footage on YouTube of officers, highway patrol, whatever, destroying evidence because they know. Okay, look. For example, there's a young man back in 2004. Okay, 2004. He was shot and killed by a Kenosha PD officer. And they lied on the report stating that he tried to grab his gun, which never happened. See, excuses are, well, I was in fear for my life, or they tried to grab my gun, or they tried to not comply to my orders. That's why I shot him. Or they ran away, so I shot him. Right? See, you have Copwatch now. Copwatch, okay, been around since 1991. Started in San Francisco, California, to hold cops accountable. Now, departments across the country started to really pick up of what's happening. The Copwatch. You have Copwatch Fresno. You have Copwatch San Antonio. You have Copwatch San Francisco. You have Copwatch Tampa. Copwatch Manhattan. You got Copwatch Chicago. Copwatch Sheboygan. You got Copwatch Raleigh, North Carolina. You have Copwatch Tacoma. You have Copwatch Portland. Copwatch Las Vegas. All over the country. They have different branches of Copwatch. All over the country. And they don't like it. See, back then you didn't. There was no Copwatch until now. Almost 30 years. In 2021, it'll be 30 years. Copwatchers, CopBlockers, and Auditors, do your job, man. Keep doing your job, guys. Keep it up. Because the fact is, we need to hold them accountable. Okay, hold them accountable. If a cop fucks up, you are there to film him fucking up. Hold him accountable. Hold them accountable. Because the footage you have would contradict any report, anything he put on his report, on his, he'll be lying to save his ass. Now here's what's fucked up. The officers in Kenosha that killed the young man in 04, they got awarded commendations. Now why is that? They killed a young man who was unarmed, and it was justified. Justified, right? Well, really. It's time to expand this legislation to hold departments accountable. Do not let them investigate themselves. Because we all know it's a fucking cover-up. Yeah, cover-up. Yeah, cover-up. Because they know that if they gets out there that they fucked up, oh wow. It's very, for them, the PR is not good for them. Because each city has a fraternal order of police. That's right. And they have their own, you call it their own secret society. Yeah. Cops do have their own little secret society. Do you know what it is? No. No. They have their own blue Illuminati. But for law enforcement who are very corrupted and shit. From the police chief, the police commish, the mayor, the DA, the judge or judges, anybody at the top, including the Fraternal Order of Police. You're right. Even law enforcement has their own secret society. That's right. So you got to think really hard, man. You got to think. Now, auditors, First Amendment auditors, and Copwatchers and Copblockers, their job is to hold cops accountable and to the Constitution. Because any new officer who leaves the police academy, they have it all embedded already that it's them against us. Hello? It's them against us mentality. So what's that? I'm gonna go get Biddy, my son's dog. I'm gonna come on. Go on, get in there.
Oh, you were outside?
Yeah, I was outside.
Oh. Thank you, Vaughn.
Cool. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Go. Come on. Go. Come on. Go. Come on. Come on. Well, the thing is, like politicians, you got to hold these cops' feet to the fire. And I mean, you literally have to do that. You gotta literally have to. But the thing is, cop watchers and cop blockers are doing their job very well. Now, if you go to any town, whether it's a big city or a small town, okay, where football is religion, it's football. Now in Ohio, there's a town called Stupidville, because people there are fucking stupid, okay? They go to a football game like it's going to church, okay? For example, going to church. Oh, wow. It wasn't until a fellow Anon hacked into Stupidville PD's shit. And high school, Stupidville High, the football players raped a 16-year-old girl. Okay, most of these got boys are 18 years old. Okay, 17, 18. So two of them got 2 years. 2 years. Eligible to be out in 1. No, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. Because you fucked up, you got 2 fucking years for what? Raping a 16-year-old? Nah. If I was a judge, I would throw the book at him. I'm saying a Thor hammer-sized book at these fuckers. You two cocksuckers are going to prison for life with no parole. See, these judges are politicizing certain cases, certain rape cases. A judge acquitted some dumb fuck who raped a 5-month-old child. Yeah, that kind of fucking judge. Same kind of judge that got that Stanford dumb shit off because what he did, 20 minutes of fun was not good for him. Or he says, I don't want to see you in prison. Motherfucker, do you have daughters? Do you have granddaughters? You stupid fuck. You let a 20-year-old dumb fuck off because his dad wrote you a letter. Please don't put my perverted son in prison. He might become a puppet. Yeah. Come here, puppet boy. Make your daddy talk. If I had it my way, that judge would get punched in the fucking mouth, kicked in the fucking nuts, thrown off the bench. But as for me, I'm kind of a laid back kind of guy. I let people do their shit for me because you know what, I want to watch him be removed. But with all BS aside, I want to see this fucker get retried. Guy was a 20-year-old student at Stanford. He was a water polo guy. Look, to all your dads, to all the dads, those kids fucked up and committed a crime like sexually assault a woman behind a dumpster. You should understand your son's fucked up. Your sons that do commit crimes like rape, sexual assault, molestation shit, your sons deserve what they get. Oh yeah, they deserve what they get. Especially that father whose son raped that young woman behind a dumpster. Your son deserves to be in prison and be a pincushion. Oh yeah, he deserves what he gets. If your sons fuck up like that, they deserve what they get. Same as if your daughter fucks up criminally, they deserve prison. You shouldn't worry about the word bullying because look, they fucked up. Oh yeah, they fucked up big time, big time. But after these two dumb shits got caught, guess what happened to a fellow Anon? He's doing 20 years for exposing wrongdoing. Whistleblowing. Doing 20 years for whistleblowing. Ain't that fucking stupid? We're all told that, what you do a good deed. Okay, do a good deed. Right? Do a good deed. if you put someone away for doing a good deed by helping somebody and expose wrongdoing, stop and realize the reason why I did this, or they did this. Exposing wrongdoing. Locking someone up for exposing wrongdoing. Yeah. Exposing wrong fucking doing. Someone doing a good deed. Helping somebody by exposing some wrong fucking doing. Now, this fellow Alanon is doing 20 years for hacking and exposing wrongdoing. This is why Big Brother in the FBI, CIA, NSA are afraid of hackers like Anonymous. They may act tough because they wear a badge and a gun, but honestly, they're a bunch of fucking pussies. Straight up, no bullshit. Now, for example, if I was a hacker and I created a software, or if I was coding a software and I gave it away for free, where you could put it on your smartphone, your tablet, or your laptop computer, where you are protecting yourself, not just online, but also your device itself, where if I was to create a software where your phone is straight up unhackable, untraceable, big time, pig time, no bullshit, and all of a sudden the FBI, CIA, NSA kind of subbing on what kind of software is this? It's called none of your fucking business software. It's called none of your fucking business, and go back to Langley and go fuck yourself. That's right. Go back to Langley and go fuck yourself, and go back to Hoover. Go back to the Hoover building and all go fuck yourselves. That's right. All go fuck yourselves. Al Bundy says, "Don't text beer." I agree with that. Don't text beer. I mean, you gotta think about this shit, man. You know, FBI is corrupted, CIA is corrupted, NSA is corrupted. So is law enforcement at the state and local level, all corrupted because what they are, they work for the corporation, they work for the elite to deceive and to divide you. To deceive you and to divide you on all levels in many ways. See, that's why we have people wearing the Guy Fawkes mask, showing fear to these DC cocksuckers and the state and local government cocksuckers, because they know they cannot get all of us, because globally we're a fucking collective. We're a collective, you know. They're collective. See, if you try to remove, say, 10 of us, there are going to be 20 or 30 more to take their place. If you take away 100, there'll be about 500 more. If you take away 1,000, there's 5,000 more that would take its place. We're like one of those pop-up moles. You hit one, one's going to pop up. You hit another, two more will pop up. That's right. So, Anonymous is kind of like Cicada 3301. Very mysterious, but we are a collective. But we don't sit in the shadows. We are here. We outsmart these cocksuckers every fucking time. If you go to YouTube, the mess. Now, if you go to the first video that Anonymous did, it would scare the shit out of you, as it did me. Yeah, kind of like, but I was intrigued. It brought me in like gravity. It pulled me in like, yeah, I get it now. I get it. I understand now. I understand. Sometimes you gotta let it all sink in for you to understand. Let it all sink in, understand what the fuck's going on. But we now know. We now know what's going on. We now know what the fuck's going on. We now know that we finally understand what's going on. We fear nobody. We fear no one. Because there's nothing to fear but fear itself. What is fear? What is fear? What is fear? What is fear like? You can't say, well, fear is like fear of heights. It's fear of clowns. It's fear of other shit like that. No. It like that. What is fear truly is? What is fear actually is? You may say, well, fear is like someone having a fear of clowns, heights, death, fear of fast things, fear of big things, fear of the chupacabra, which don't really exist. What is fear actually? State of mind. The fear is all state of mind. Fear from the heart to the mind, it's all state of mind. Fear is nothing more than that, just state of mind. It's like, what is time? Time is state of mind. What is fear? It's like time. It's all state of mind. Gotta understand what it is. What's time? Oh, it's like time o'clock. No. What is time? Fear. What is fear? State of mind. What's anger? What's rage? What's happiness? Right? What is it? Anger is an emotion. It's a feeling. Rage is a feeling. Happiness is both a feeling and an emotion. Laughter is happiness. Understand. Your consciousness sees no fear. It's just there. It's just there. So what is fear actually? State of mind. State of mind. See, when you get, for example, you have people that were awake and now are dead. I'm saying, look at Bruce Lee, Bob Marley, Brian Jones, Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison. And you look at H.G. Wells. Orson Welles, H.G. Wells. People who are awake. Kurt Cobain was awake. Now he's dead. John Lennon was awake. Now he's dead. They're killing people who are awake and sees through the bullshit, sees through all kinds of crap. Kennedy was awake and they killed him for it. Martin Luther King was awake and they killed him for it. Malcolm X was awake and they killed him for it. Bob Marley was awake and he's dead. A lot of people, whether you're an actor, a singer, or if you're a philosopher, astronomer, a Da Vinci kind of type of person, Nikola Tesla, he saw through this shit and he's fucking dead. A lot of people are awake, sees through this bullshit, now they're all fucking dead. I had a video a few years ago. Someone sent me a comment on, "Dear Grandmaster Evan, what college did you go to? What university did you go to?" I replied back, "I never went to college." Well, at the time I did. I did go to college for one semester, and that is at the Fresno City College, FCC, here in Fresno. It's a community college. I learned a lot in a short time, but I learned that there's a lot of interesting, educated people that are awake and saw through the bullshit. And I did go to college for a semester, but at the time I forgot that I went. But when this young lady asked me, "Grandmaster Evan, what college did you go to? What university did you go to?" I said, "I didn't. Never went. But I did go to a 2-year community college for one semester, just to get the experience of going to going to a community college, go to a college, by the way." Now, if you think now, a buddy of mine, Chris Zero, would tell me, well, Grandmaster, you're at a universal level, or like a galactic level of consciousness, learning about the duality and the collective of the hive's mind, if you want to really put it all together and shit. So understand that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Grandmaster Evan. I'm the founder of the Anonymous Liberated Media. You can check me out on Minds, MeWe, Hollandness, BitChute, Twitter, Tumblr, and here on YouTube. Now, the reason I didn't put Facebook or Instagram because those are just nothing. Facebook is downright fucking dumb. And Mr. Zuckerberg, there's a vacancy sign hanging over your ass, and my foot's looking for a room. You will never silence this libertarian conservative. Do you understand me, you little cocksucker? I bet you do now. Because you pissed off a lot of people with your shit. Power hungry motherfucker. That's what you are. Control freak. A power hungry, ego maniacal cocksucker. And you piss us off. All of us off. Fix your shit, Mr. Zuckerberg. Fix your shit. Okay? Here's a little example of a question. What would happen if, as of right now, everybody on your platform, your Facebook, your Messenger, and your Instagram, and no longer use WhatsApp, they all leave it all. All 2 billion people leaves Facebook. All 2 billion leaves Instagram. A lot of people leave Messenger, leaving you bone dry like your grandma's vagina. Bone dry. Your stocks would drop. Investors would flee because Facebook would no longer be what it used to be. It'll be in the realm of MySpace or Fuckspace. Imagine that, dumb shit. Imagine that. Again, my name is Grandmaster Evan. If you're new to this channel, like, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, and if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. I am Grandmaster Evan. Knowledge is free. If you ain't down with that, we got 3 words for you. Go fuck yourself. Peace out. I'm Revan. Fuck you. You're not. I'm out.